Good morning, family, friends, and haters. I know y'all watching too. I'm finding that out on a regular basis. But anyway, I want to thank all y'all for watching. Family, friends, lovers, haters. Thank y'all for helping my channel continue to grow. It's exploding. I didn't expect it. And the haters didn't expect it. So now they showing up out of the woodworks. And speaking of that, I was at the barbershop last night, right? And we were having a discussion, me and a guy who I refused to name. And it got kind of heated, right? To where we had to part ways because I can't go back and forth with a man too long without wanting to hit him in his mouth. So we had to go our separate ways, right? I got oil in my hand. I've been tightening up my truck. I'm back to work too, but I had to check all my coolant levels and my oil and all that, so I got to wash my hands. I'm letting my truck warm up while I'm making this video. So anyway, and the topic came up about how stepdads don't get enough praise, right? And my view might be controversial to stepdads, even though, and let me tell y'all where I'm coming from. Every relationship I've ever been in, other than my marriage, well, I was a stepfather in that one too. I've been a stepdad in every relationship except high school. Every relationship I've been in outside of high school, I've been a stepdad. Every woman I ever met had kids. I never met a woman that didn't have kids from where I'm from. You doing good to meet a woman at home who only had one kid. So guys saying they don't date single mom. Well, if you were where I'm from, you wouldn't have dated nobody because they was everywhere. So we ain't had no choice. You either gonna not see anybody or you gonna date a single mom if she was your age or older. That was just what it is. So I don't know where y'all getting these women with no kids from. That's over 25. I ain't see none. Not that I was looking. I didn't care. So the discussion was about why do he hate women first. Well, not all women, just the women he can't get. This particular guy, he hate the women that don't want him. Instead of like me, I got a lot of women that don't want me. Instead of hating them, I just move. I just don't pay them no attention. They don't want me, fine. I don't think twice about them. The women that he couldn't get throughout life, the type of woman he couldn't get, he hate them. Instead of just saying, hey, maybe I just wasn't their type. He hate them with a passion. His whole conversation every week is the no good women. But it's only the women that didn't want him because he got a girlfriend. He's had plenty of girlfriends. He dealt with women throughout his whole life. Plenty of women. He just don't like the ones that don't like him. He hate them. But anyway, so me and this guy I tried to stay out of the conversation because me and him always butt heads because we don't agree on shit. So I tried to avoid the conversation. He drew me in anyway, and we got to discussing about how stepfathers don't get praise. And my view is, if they're gonna get into praise, it should be from the kids that he helped raise. And normally it ain't gonna be when they kids, it'll be when they grown and adults that they realize the sacrifice that the stepfather made for them. As kids, they ain't gonna understand or know no better. You ain't my dad or whatever, they don't know no better. The same stepkids that did me like that, as they're adults now, they love me. They appreciate me. I didn't get my praise from them until they got grown. You got kids of the biological parents that don't appreciate the parents when they're kids. It was a time I didn't appreciate my mother. When I was a kid, didn't know no better. So quite naturally, as a step parent, they don't get no praise when the kids are small. They don't know no better. Now the mother will give you props, but the kids not. And don't nobody in society owe you praise for being a stepfather. You ain't their stepfather. The ones who you stepfathering owe you praise, if anybody. I don't even think they owe you praise. Nobody owes a stepfather praise. I'm gonna tell you why. It's just my views and opinions. You don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree. But my view is, you ain't with them kids being a stepfather out of the goodness of your heart. You knocking their mama off. If you wasn't knocking their mama off, you wouldn't be over there doing what you're doing for them kids. Whatever you may be doing, you wouldn't be studying them kids. Proof is, when you and the mama break up, how often do you see a stepdad is still taking care of the kids after him and the mama break up? He don't. He be on to his next relationship, and if she got kids, he taking care of those kids because he knocking their mama off. So I'm not going to, because I've been how I know, I just told y'all in the beginning of the video, I've been a stepfather all my relationships. And I wasn't doing it out of the goodness of my heart, even though I'm a good dude. That's why if the woman got kids, I accept the total package, but I'm in there for the woman, not for the kids. I came for the woman that happen to have kids. So if I'm going to do for the woman, I'm going to do for the kids. Package deal. I didn't look at the woman, I don't really want that woman, but I want to be a stepfather so bad. Ain't no man running around here doing that. So what does he deserve praise for? For knocking their mama off? For sleeping with their mama? That what he deserve praise for? Because that's the only reason he's there. And he happened to just say, you know what? In order for me to be with their mama, she ain't going to deal with me if I don't help her with her kids. 9 times out of 10, that woman ain't going to be with you if you ain't going to help her with her kids. So you doing what you need to do to be with her. You ain't doing it because I'm just a hell of a man and I just feel like taking care of another man's kids. That ain't why you doing it. So why do you deserve praise for that? When all actuality, what you doing is a selfish move. You doing it for your own benefit to get to the mama. So no, if anybody gonna praise a stepfather, it should be the kids that he raised, not society. That's just my view. For me being a stepfather myself, I see it from a different point of view. I know what our thinking is. I know what we up to. Yes, I'm a solid dude. I'm a good dude. I was a great stepfather, only because I'm good in a relationship with the mama too. I'm a good man to the mama, and if I'm gonna be a good man to the mama, that means I take on all her responsibilities with her. A lot of y'all ain't agree with that. I ain't gonna take care of another man's kid. That's y'all. I'm speaking for me. And halfway agreeing with y'all when y'all say y'all ain't gonna be a stepfather because he don't get no praise. But my point is he don't deserve none. Unless it's from those kids. And the mom, the mom give you, but she already giving you what you want anyway, so that's her praise to you for the treatment she giving you. She thanking you for helping her with her kids, for how good she being to you. And if she ain't good to you, why you with her? So she repaying you for helping her raise her kids by how she being good to you. Y'all being good to each other. If she ain't being good to you, whether she got kids or not, you shouldn't be with her. So the mama already giving you praise for being a great stepfather and a great man in a relationship. She giving you praise for that, everything she do for you, even though you doing for her, it's supposed to be mutual. And the kids, as little kids, ain't gonna know no better. So don't expect no praise from them either. They don't know. When they tell you ain't my daddy, they don't know no better. I done heard that before. From the same kid when I see them now as adults, they be, man, thank you, man. You was a hell of a dude. But as kids, you ain't my daddy. I heard it before. If you think I'm playing, I can bring one of them on this. I see him every day going to work. Man, one for you, man. I won't be working like I'm working. Whatever, man. I thank you for what you did in my life, man. I appreciate you. He didn't say that when he was a little boy or when he was like 12, 13, 14. You ain't my daddy, man. Button head. One of the same dudes I had to leave his mama for because how he was acting. But I see him now. Man, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you did for me and my mama. That's what I get today. Didn't get it when he was a child because he didn't know no better. So when they be hollering, you ain't my daddy, don't take that personal. Them kids. Hang in there though if you love their mama. And watch later on. Because a lot of times the biological parent, the mama gets the same thing. Disrespected by their own kids. Because they're kids. That's what kids do. It ain't personal. I disrespected my mom a few times. Love my mom to death. Miss her daily. Didn't know no better. I regret a lot of things I said and did towards my mom. That if I knew then what I know now, I would treat her. She wouldn't have to want for nothing. I would sprinkle roses in front of my mom as she walked. If I knew then what I know now. When I was a little brat. 10, 11, 12 years old, however old I was, talking back, smelling myself. I didn't know no better. If I knew then what I know now, my mom couldn't walk without rose petals being sprinkled in front of her feet. But I did know then what I know now. None of us do. It's called life and learning. It's a lot more I got to learn. So no, my view, stepfather don't deserve no praise. You acting out of selfish motives. You got something to gain out of being a stepfather. In your mind, you ain't with them kids, mama, just for them. You ain't see her with them kids in Walmart and say, damn, I'm gonna go over there and help that woman with them kids. Now you saw that big old junk in the trunk. Boy, you know what I'm saying? You went in to get that. End up liking the woman, end up in a relationship, end up being a stepfather. That's what happened. If that's the case, then go take care of other kids in the neighborhood that ain't got no father, but don't date the mom. Just take care of the kids only. If you that hell of a man, you deserve praise for being a stepfather. Don't date the mom of your kids. Just go through the neighborhood being a community activist. They deserve praise. They're helping and bringing up and motivating kids that ain't theirs. And they ain't sleeping with the mom. But the stepfather is sleeping with the mom. So therefore he taking care of the kid. Show me a guy that ain't sleeping with the mom but still taking care of some kids that ain't here. That's who I praise. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.